Already know what it is. It's 1016 where I live. So I'm about to give y'all this best, say it with me, after the dark energy. This is the best energy I got left in the day. It's 1016. I had a message on my heart. I was going to be real, you know, deep from the soul with it. But this is all I got. It's 1016. Okay, this is my message. I've had several conversations today. And it seems a recurring theme in a lot of the conversations is just be a kind person, you know? Several of the people that I've talked to today, that was almost like the best advice that I could like muster up in light of the different situations that they were sharing. So talked to different people who told me different things, and I was like, I just think we would all be better off if we just learn how to just be kind people. You don't know what people are wrestling with. You don't know what they're dealing with. And the world we live in offers up enough negative energy. So choose to be the person that gives kind energy. Does that mean that you will always agree with everything that someone is saying? Does that mean that you don't get to be honest and truthful with people? Nope. Does that mean that sometimes you won't have to have honest, conversations with people where you share something with them that they might not agree with, or that may be unpleasant to hear, or not what they were looking for from you? Nope. But you can deliver it in a kind way. All right? So I looked it up because y'all know I'm a wordsmith. Kindness just means the quality of being warm-hearted and considerate and humane and sympathetic. The end. All right? There were a bunch of other ones, but it led me to, I think warm hearted is pretty self explanatory. It's just having a warmness in your heart towards people because God requires us to. It doesn't mean that we have to spend the same amount of time with everybody, but we are supposed to love everybody. So even when I disagree with you, there's a way to disagree and not necessarily say it in a nasty or mean way. Consider it. Just consider that the person could be going through something that you know nothing about that could logically explain why they're doing what they're doing. It's not about being like a pushover, but you don't have to be mean. So I looked up humane, and it meant having compassion or benevolence, all right? Sympathetic, existing through an affinity, mutual association, appropriate, it says please appreciation, right? So just having a genuine respect for people as humans, right? Who deserve to be treated with respect. So sometimes you might have to say no, or even something that somebody doesn't agree with. Like, sometimes there are conflicts that, this is a whole nother story. I'm going to be here all night talking about this now because could go down this rabbit hole. But a lot of times we don't have honest conversations because we think that it's conflict. And it's not necessarily conflict if we're being honest with each other. You're sharing your opinion. I'm sharing my opinion. You're telling me, you're expressing how you feel. Like, that's what happens in healthy relationships. People, are able to tell each other the truth about each other. Don't mean I love you any less, but we can talk and we can be honest with each other. But does it have to be in a rude or a way that doesn't consider your feelings as a human? I don't think so. So I think that people encounter nastiness, rudeness all the time. It's real easy. You just got to go to Walmart to get that. You can get that in the drive-through checkout line, right? But very rarely do people encounter people who can say what they need to say to them in an honest way and still lace it with love, because that's a requirement from God. So just choose to be the kind person. That's all I got. We literally do not know the battles that people are facing, how much it took for them to show up and even be in in your presence. You don't know how far some people are away from just like one nasty word, one nasty comment from breaking, you know? So it costs you nothing to give a little kindness. I think Jesus was the best example. When I read the book of Luke, I was like, Jesus, when arguing, he wasn't going back and forth with nobody. He wasn't arguing with you. He said what he said in love, and he was through with it. And I think that we could be the same way, right? So I know a lot of times we think that being kind makes us a pushover, means that people will take advantage of us, or that we don't get to be real or upfront with people. Means none of that. You can still deliver the message and do it in a loving and compassionate way that gives the person respect and honor as a person, even if it's something they don't want to hear. So just choose to be the kind person. Watch what you say to people. And even more importantly, watch how you say it to people. I just believe it. I really do. I really do. Then, at 11:22 with this, I think I did great. Here we go, 6-minute live. We did that. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow with better energy. I promise. Friday I'll be here with better energy. Promise.